Oh, nope. I bet you can't hear me. Oh, you should be able to hear me. Oh, no. You can hear me? Great. Okay, what is my model doing? Okay, all right, there we go. We got it. I don't know why it changes mode like that all the time. You can hear me loud and clear? Yes, yes, yes. I double check now whether or not you can. I feel like every single time I restart my computer before stream, OBS just says like, you don't need those settings. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? Today, hopefully the stream updated. You should be able to see that we're playing more Phoenix Wright today. Now I gotta double check and make sure. Literally anytime anything happens, when I sneeze, I'm like, what is going on? Is everything happening correctly? I think it's fine though. Alive and no one got murdered? Yes. Okay. Yeah. I second guess myself even when I know. I literally changed it right before. I just don't trust myself, guys. I am freshly off work and exhausted, but I still have energy and want to try to finish the second day of the investigation that we are doing for Ace Attorney. Thank you, Karisu. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know you're my mod, but like, I don't know. I don't actually expect you to go out of your way to do things. I know you're busy doing your own stuff, but I appreciate it so much. You're great. Zaiden, how are you? Cheza, how are you? I saw, Karisu, that you nabbed first. You have so many firsts under your belt. It's actually crazy. But you deserve it. I also saw that Zaiden grabbed second. So congratulations. First and second, you would be up on the podium. There's a cat in my lap, so I'm just stuck on the couch. I have other friends that have that problem. I guess I don't want to say that I mistreat my cats because it's not that, but I am mean to them. I will gently pick them up and move them to the side. I am unaffected by the cat weakness as much as I love my cat. But they do make great snuggle buddies. So if you're invested in staying on the couch, it's a good excuse. Not gonna lie. I gotta give her the loves. Work was long and boring. Work was long but not boring for me, I will say that much. Lots of projects that I'm trying to finish. They've got me in charge of things, so I gotta like be a real adult and not just stay at like my desk and do a normal job. I gotta like talk to people and give people instructions and do meetings. A little stressed, but doing good. Work was a bit frustrating. I'm so sorry that work was frustrating. I was kind of intrigued watching her sleep on my desk, taking up my mouse space and watching kittens kicking and moving in her belly. Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot that your kitty is preggers. Did you finally collar her so she's just staying with you now? I hope so. I hope so. I have no clue what you're going to do with those kittens when they get here, but it is safer with you than being outside. Oh no, I feel that having to do work. Why do we have to be adults sometimes? I agree. I could not agree more if I tried. Could not, absolutely. But you know, you work for money and money is supposed to help you like do shit you want to do. Sometimes, I guess. Other things besides work that have been going on with me, I had to like do keyboard chores. I had to swap out a keycap set My roommate uses one of my boards because I just have so many. And I was swapping the keycaps on them. And so swapping went great. What did not go great, there's, oh my gosh, there's dirt on the keycaps. And they're white keycaps too, so it's extra visible. So now I just have to give them a bath. I am on keycap cleaning duty, unfortunately. My desk is covered in keycaps. No, she is still a visitor that comes and goes as she pleases. She hasn't committed to staying yet. Plus, I'm gonna be house and cat sitting at my brother's place for a week starting tonight. Oh, I see. So she gonna be out on her own. That's crazy. Outdoor cats are, I do not have the heart for an outdoor cat. I'm not gonna tell you. Like, the concern of like when they leave and when they come back, I actually cannot. As much as I don't let my cat anchor me to my couch or my bed, I absolutely would be so concerned if I just had a cat that would just come and go. I would be worried all the time, like literally all the time. But happy house sitting though. I had to get a new mouse for work. I keep leaving the usual one at home. This is why I have 2 mice. Also, that logic is 100% what got me started in the keyboard realm. That's 100% what got me started there. 100%. I was like, well, I can get a second keyboard for my job and then have one like on my desk. Even when I was working from home, I was like, it's still easier if I just have one on my desk and then I don't have to move anything ever. And now look at me. Now look at me. I got like 30 keyboards. Although it's probably harder collecting mice if you're not a gamer, right? I guess if you're a gamer, it would be like keeping up state-of-the-art stuff. I don't have the urge to try new mice technology. Yeah, I get that, but I just don't feel like she's a possession. So not my cat per se. Yeah, like a friendly visitor. That's fair. That's fair. I've had my cat for like a long time. Like I think she's 14 this year or something like that. So I think it's different when they're constantly around, right? If you're already used to them coming and going, it's probably easier. Then I remember that almost every other neighbor is feeding them. That's fair. That's fair. More so, I'm worried about potentially, you know, like scrapping with other cats or like, you know what? I'm not even going to go down the list of concerns because I feel like that'll just make you worried. I feel like you've got good zen right now. I don't want to mess it up. If she chooses to have her litter in the house, then I guess that's a different story. Yeah, that would be... I mean, if she has her litter outside, you probably won't see her for a while afterwards. I'm happy with my little cheap mouse. My one for work is wired. Yeah, both of mine are cheap. I don't have expensive. I pretty much decided that if I was gonna be irresponsible about the hobbies that I was really passionate about, what I actually can't afford to do is be bougie when it comes to other things. Fleas is my concern. Me and Nix had a flea issue because the neighborhood cat just decided to transplant his passengers through the window screen. Oh my God. Could it be me? It couldn't be me. I'd keep every window closed in my house after that. That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, there are concerns for fleas if you catch them from other cats. At least if you don't, you know, give them like a flea collar or something like that. There's also ticks. Ticks is a concern. I was trying not to fearmonger. Those are rough. Get pennyroyal, like boil the plants in water and spread your baseboards. Yeah. I was so this is like a weird story. I once stayed in a hotel room that had fleas and it was awful. I was visiting family. We had dropped our luggage off and like spent the whole day out. So we didn't notice anything when we first got there. And when we came back and we were like beginning to unpack and shit, we saw like a couple of things like jump. At first we thought they were just like gnats. We just thought they were gnats, but we could definitely tell they didn't have that like fruit fly kind of like reddish color. They were definitely black. And at some point I actually saw one land on like the sink and then like jump off. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. So, at the time I was a minor. So I told my dad and he was like, oh no, it definitely can't be that. And I was like, no, it is, sir. You're gonna have to call down to the desk or something, because what I can tell you is I'm not unpacking here. I'm definitely not staying here, sir. So you could do something about it, or I guess I'll like be outside. I'm not gonna fall asleep in a place that's, please. It couldn't be me, even when I was that age. No, he didn't. At first, he did not believe me. He thought I was exaggerating. A couple of my siblings are afraid of bugs, so he thought maybe I had heard something from them. And I was like, no, sir, absolutely not. This is not a case. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Oh no. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, absolutely not. And like the longer we stayed, the more we could see them moving around on things. So I pretty much instructed everyone to not open their luggage. I pretty much complained to my dad until he managed to see one. And when he actually saw it for the first time, he said literally, oh, hell no. But the fact that he didn't believe me the first time was crazy. Who exaggerates about that kind of, absolutely. Well, I mean, I guess he assumed my younger sisters did, since they, like, we don't like bugs in general. But not liking bugs is not the same as like literally making them up, you know? I am also afraid of bugs plus arachnophobia. I do monthly treatments of my house and everything. Yeah, I do think one of my sisters actually has like, I don't remember the word for it, but the actual phobia for bugs. I just don't like dealing with them, but I'm not scared of them to the point where I shut down or have like a trauma response or anything like that. But I tried to deal with them the least amount possible. Anyway, we did end up calling and they did move us to a different like set of rooms. And I'm pretty sure it cost my dad a little extra, and that's part of the reason why he didn't want to believe anyone. But it was a no for me. I was like, dang, you know what? I'll just panhandle to figure out how I'm gonna get back home, even though I live in a different state, because what we're not gonna do is stay in a place that has fleas. I'm okay with spiders, but like earwigs and yeah. For me, in particular, flies bother me because of the sound that they make when they are flying. Like, gnats are annoying, but they bother me less. And I would say the same about fruit flies. But flies in particular get me, that's rough. I can be okay with spiders. My preference is to just let them wander off and do their thing somewhere else. But if it's too close to me, or if they are close enough to me to where I think they might get on me or something like that, they gotta go. I know that you're supposed to let them out outside, but I absolutely will not. I will absolutely squish them if they're that close. If they're far away in like a corner or something, I'll just let them do their thing. The only bugs that actually get me are kissing beetles and assassin bugs. They seriously made you pay more because you had to move, because they made us pay the difference of like whatever the upgrade was. They did give us like a general discount on it, so it wasn't that much more, but they sure did. Yeah, but it's just, it's anything that can like bite me, or just things that if it's in such strong numbers that it's interfering with what I'm doing, I have a problem. But generally, if it's just one here or there, it's mostly just flies that get me because of the sound of them flying around. I can't do it. If the bug has made it in my house, they're dead. That's a fair policy. I feel like everyone should do what works for them. I try to keep ecosystem stuff in mind sometimes, but it's not a constant thing. It truly does depend on the circumstance in which I find them in my house. It's your space, handle it as necessary. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I try to be okay with spiders and those house centipedes as long as they stay in their lane and handle any critters I really don't want to see. The flies around here are annoying as hell. Yeah. We were having a fly issue over here. It was one of the house things I had to deal with. that ended up pausing my streaming because just like the sound of even one buzzing around, like I can't do it. I can't do it. It's the sound their wings make when they beat. I absolutely cannot handle that. It's a no for me. So we had to like essentially attempt to fly-proof the house as much as possible. It was crazy. I heard they don't like cinnamon. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Ants, flies, and there's some other stuff too. They don't like cinnamon. But you know, the issue with cinnamon, of course, is that it blows away, it washes away. You can also, I've heard, you know, like if you rub certain types of soap, like Irish Spring soap around like the edges of your windows and stuff, it discourages certain bugs from coming near it, which is fine. I don't mind, you know, like household remedies and things like that, but I prefer something that's like set it and forget it. You know what I mean? I prefer not to have to come out every single week to reapply something. I'm not near the dumpsters, which I'm at least glad about. I took the trash out once and the bottom was covered with mess. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that. And the thing is, you living in a like. I know that you're in like an apartment building, Kurisu, so it's like you can't even get like a hose to like spray that down. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I took out the trash and it was covered with maggots like that for real, I would have just thrown the whole garbage can away. I would have legitimately put the entire garbage can in the dumpster and I would have just bought another trash can. It's not like I'll go replacing my trash cans all the time, so I wouldn't feel guilty about it either. That would just be it for that trash can. It would absolutely be it. At least if I stayed in an apartment. In the place that I'm in now, we do actually have a water hose connected to the side of the house. So I probably would have just sprayed it out, maybe, like as far out onto like lawn property as possible, like away from my door. I would have done it. And if I could actually get them all out with like a high power spray, then I might be okay with letting that back in my house, but sheesh. Yeah, I seriously contemplated gasoline and cleaning it with fire, but I'm not into that kind of arson yet. I spray Pine Sol around the door frames and window frames. Yeah, I'm switching out Fabuloso and going lavender. Yeah, that does also help. I mean, the big issue for me, I've found, is just, you know, whenever it rains or something, you have to remember to reapply that kind of stuff. If I could get away with it, I could, but I think the neighbors would take issue. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, that's super rough. That's super rough. That's rough. I don't know. I might figure out how to do it anyway. Take it down the street to a business dumpster and put it in there or something. I would have figured it out. Absolutely. Absolutely not. It's a no for me. Okay. We've had enough of talking about gross things. Oh my God. I hate summer. I need people to stop wishing it was hot outside. It's hot because of global warming and everything is terrible and bugs are everywhere. The rain was so much today. The local freeway flooded today. Yeah, I have to keep applying it, but if it keeps my zone clear. Yeah, and I absolutely hate summer. Yeah, I'm a spring/fall girly personally. My cat abandoned me for a paper bag. It is like that with pets sometimes. Okay. All right, boys and goyles. Without further ado, we're gonna swap over and get started with Phoenix Wright. At least if I can find the freaking menu. I sure absolutely can. All right, let's go. Let's head over there. All right. Thank you, OBS, for dealing with the music. All right. It looks like everything is up. I have not changed any of my settings since last time. So hopefully the music will be at a good volume for my voice. Objection! Yes, absolutely. What is that? The first lawyer we were up against, Payne, right? He's absolute garbage. Sorry, too soon. The different pitches of the objections send me. I love how many different objections there are. I know that we're early on in the games and some of you haven't actually played any of these games before, so you haven't heard like all the different objections and take that. It's great. It's great. It's such a minimal addition to the game, but I feel like it does so much. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue. If I recall correctly, we were on the second day of investigation. So we're gonna have to find us some clues this time. Alrighty, we're at the detention center. Oh my God, I don't even remember what voice I used. I'm not gonna hold you up. I don't actually remember. I should remember. It's unfortunate that I don't. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. The artist sending me. She says, tee, so do with that what you will. I remember the teehees. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. I can like almost hear the neck rolls. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. He does not look scared. That man does not look scared. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Is this from like the 2000s or what? Can you tell? Okay. So let's go through the crazy cat lady. She's a crazy cat lady that doesn't have cats. Absolutely. All right, so let's start with that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? You know she's not going to tell you that, right? Like, he's obviously the key to this whole case. Like, she's literally not going to tell you. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Maybe. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime? Slippers of catnip? Yeah, that's clearly all she needs. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. I agree. This woman is impossible to talk to, but I think that's what makes her so endearing. Oh no, not us asking about her attitude. Listen, she's clearly this way because she wants to be. I feel like asking her this isn't gonna help. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? Not, someone needs to like screenshot Phoenix saying bottom. I think the trial broke her wanton winking. I think you may be correct, actually. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I think it's both, honestly. All right. I'm sure that there's something I could present to get her to talk about the guy, because I know who he is. But I don't think we have whatever it is yet. Like, I'm pretty sure we have to have proof that we know who it is first. So let's move. Okay, let's go to the hotel. I want to see if that bellboy can give us information on who the guy is. That would be super useful. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used a wiretap. Which is awful, but true. I almost forgot your client friend from the first case gave you a copy of that statue clock murder. Yeah. The thinker statue. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great business, sir. Of course it would. Of course it would be great business. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder? I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Next, he's going to say that he's going to sell her cup that had the iced coffee. Yeah. I was like, damn, that thing is popular. Kurisu, I promise the murder weapon for all of these games isn't just the thinker clock statue. It's just a pivotal piece in this first game. All right, let's see what this guy has to say. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it, I said. No, you didn't. You were a simp, bro. You were simping for that hoe, for real. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The status is just, the statue is just a super effective murder weapon, which makes me wonder what Larry made it out of. That's fair. Also, making it implies that he has like levels of skill at something because it looks very polished. It does not look like a paper mache statue. All right, the man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Maybe you shouldn't. We're literally investigating a murder. Really, I know you're all about sensationalism for your hotel. I think you need to chill out on that. Think you need to chill just a little bit. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Sir, please. You are holding a tray with tea and cookies. You do not give off an air of danger. And I doubt that your hotel or the hotel you work for, because I don't think he's the owner of the hotel. He's literally just a bellboy. Would be marketable if you were dangerous. Yes, I keep looking at his hair going, what did you do, sir? Exactly. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Phoenix, don't give him that. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo, And then the hotel itself. Could you tell me more about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel Murder Manor. Why did they put it in red, dog? Why? For what? Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Well, he certainly did say some things, didn't he? All right, so I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna leave. Oh my God, I thought the puns extended to places. Future popular destination for up and coming murder hobos. All right, so let's go to the Grossberg law offices. We'll end up going back to our law offices, but I'm not in a rush to get there. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? That's a little crazy. Let's examine some things. Even without looking very hard, obviously this is new on the desk. Let's take a look. What's this? Oh, photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Hi, Luciera. Yes, this is the second part of the case. We actually just started investigating. I spoke to April May at the detention center, and we spoke to the bellboy at the hotel. So now we're snooping in Grossberg's office. What do you mean leave them alone? That's crazy. We're not that crazy. We're being nosy. Nosy as hell. Oh, I know that face. Oh, it's bringing back all the memories. I'm gonna leave that alone. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. He said it looked familiar. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Oh no. Wish Deanna Jones is gone. It's true. I did notice that it was gone. I just wanted to look at the photos first. A photograph quietly added to the court record. Not that we need it. Quietly added, but you know. Ugh, gross. He was from the opening cinematic for this case, by the way, in case no one remembers. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. We are going to swap photos. That is exactly what we're going to do. This is kind of based on me remembering things. But the man that we're looking for, I'm pretty sure that's him. Added to the court record. All right, so let's see if we get new dialogue for the missing Wish Deanna Jones. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Was that a fisherman? I guess that was a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. All right, so we got the photo of the guy. So let's move to ask... We'll do the Gatewater Hotel since he said he would be able to identify the guy. So we'll do that. All right, let's present that photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Oh shit, it sure is. I'm also gonna present this photo to May, but I wanted to talk to him first since he seemed eager. I don't think May's gonna be eager to confirm who this is. I'm the lawyer? Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? Yeah, that would be super helpful. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah, right. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, absolutely. Sure, why not? There's no sure. That's great. Phoenix, I need you to be a little more enthusiastic about this. You're literally a lawyer. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I shall be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. He can't. All the excitement is stuck in his hair spikes. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. This is true. Oh, we're starting to get a full inventory of evidence? Question mark? I mean, they clearly don't do discovery in this universe, so evidence? You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. He absolutely will not, but all right. So the question is, do I present the affidavit or the photo? We'll do the photo first. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Yep. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I sure do have proof. Okay, I'm glad I did that in the correct order. Let's go. I feel like I haven't forgotten as much as I feel like I have. No need to shave, just try new product. I'm not sure if his hair is like that just because of anime. I mean, maybe, because when he was a kid, his hair looked exactly the same. So maybe he isn't using product at all and it just grows like that. Here we go. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Nah, we finna push her hard. She's whack. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Yeah. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. I see, Phoenix. You get a little taste. You get a little taste of power, and that's where we are, huh? All right. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Oh, right. I remember how much I hated the red, white, and blue pun from this case. Oh my God, it's so stupid. I hate it so much. Red, white? Carissa, yeah, please get used to this. It's just gonna get worse from here. I mean, her name is April May, right? Like we're here, we're in it. We're in it. Please remember these games came out a while ago. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I think this one is really the worst one. I can't remember if it's the worst one. Maybe it is. I hope so. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Oh, we just discarded the affidavit? Oh, okay, I guess that's all we needed. Sure, okay. Do we have any other topics? No, I didn't think so. Booby lady. Hello, Vesper. How are you? How are you? Seeing you here and greeting you reminds me that we are 45 minutes in, and what I absolutely did not do before starting this game was intro myself at all. Thank you, thank you. I'm so great at this. This is clearly, I should do it for a living, obviously. Thank you, Karisu. Vesper is a friend of the channel, and actually, he's just excellent. I enjoy watching him comment and play through very many things, and if you like fun commentary on fun and interesting games, Vesper is your dude. I know that Vesper has been on vacay, so they haven't actually streamed recently, but I know that will be changing very soon, so go ahead and give him a follow. All right, so we're gonna move. Hope you're all doing well. I am tired from work, but otherwise doing really well. I hope that you enjoyed your vacation. You're back, right? Are you officially back? Oh, yes, Thursday I will be returning. Okay, so not yet, not yet. That is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, not next Thursday? All right, we're gonna move. I wanted to see if there was anything left at the law offices, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, you know what? We'll go anyway, just to see. I don't know if Maya's there or not. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. It was supposed to be Monday, but then I threw up. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Did you get like a stomach bug? Hopefully it's not serious. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around though. Food poisoning is fun. Vesper, no! But hopefully you're feeling better now since, woof. Hopefully you're feeling better now. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's mild and not serious. If it is actually serious, I hope you get well soon. Because, like, that's a shitty way to end a trip, to be honest. Okay, there is nobody here. And since there's nobody here, I don't even get the option to, like, move from place to place here, so I don't think so. Yeah, I am experiencing the muscle pain. Oh, yeah, those actually suck. They are actually the worst. Okay, so I guess there's nowhere else to go but Blue Corp. Ugh, that statue is so ugly. Why would you get Blue Corp in that red font on? I get it that, like, they contrast, but, like, that's terrible marketing, by the way. Also, oh no, the fisherman. I'm 100% sure that I should have noticed that immediately instead of the ugly statue. That desk is something. My brain totally blurted out. Yeah, it sure is something. Wow. You know, I feel like that desk is so BDSM that this person can't actually be a part of the community. Like, it's so obnoxiously that. It's so obnoxiously that like, there's no way. It's just so obnoxious. No, that statue is horrible. It's all horrible, to be honest. I'm not even sure, other than the painting. I'm not even sure where to start, where to begin, you know? That's a 50 Shades desk. Yeah, it sure is. Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous, which is actually a word. I want to point that out. Inquirably is like he made that into a thing, but splendiferous is actually a word. That person hasn't even Wikipedia'd BDSM. It's just true. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. I'm not going to be able to keep the voice for this guy because he's just going to be like this the whole time. He's got enough rings on his hand to just actually have brass knuckles. Just buy brass knuckles. Like, you might as well just do that. He's got an actual gem as a brooch. Like, why is his tie polka dot though, bro? This is gross. Who put this outfit together for him? Who did that? He needs to be fired. That tie is terrible. Yeah, what is that guy's problem? Yeah, Phoenix. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. That's not what that's that's not what that means. Sir, why are you trying to steal Princess Peach's swag? It's true. If it wasn't for the blue and red tie, I would definitely have guessed Peach. I just was so blinded by the tie. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. With that smile, I guess he'll happily acted toothpaste ass. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruit... Not a fruitcake! No! Can you tell when this game was made or what? What a fruitcake! Oh my god. I can't even remember the last time I heard fruitcake being used as an insult. I actually can't. His stylist really hates him, but just tells him it's fashion. It's fine. He doesn't read magazines. Those aren't real teeth. Those are veneers. Yes, they're veneers. And he's got enough money to not have gotten them through the TikTok veneers, so they're actually good. You know, one of my exes told me that her ex-husband spoke like this, trying to use big words that he mainly made up. Yeah, that is this guy. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. It's very true. I feel offended for fruitcake. I need to write a twit longer. Write the twit longer. He doesn't chew his own food. He hires people for... Vesper, I'm dying. Oh my god. Judging by his desk though, the way that this room is decorated, what this tells me is that if he could have a real person as that statue, if he could have real people supporting his table all day, he would have it. It's just illegal. That's the only reason why it's not actually like that. And it's terrible because you're correct. This dude has not Wikipedia'd BDSM once. He literally just wants to be shitty to people. All right, here we go. Starting from the top, Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. I know that in English we say secretariat, but anyway, it's the correct word. Gross. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She was your horse. So that's exactly what I thought. And I pictured him like riding on her back as they came into the hotel to check in. When the bellboy said lady killer, she was referring to him literally crushing her with his weight while he rode her inside to check into the hotel room. You keep using words. I do not think they mean what you think it means. Oh man, what is the name of that guy from Futurama, the ship captain? He's literally that guy. He is literally that guy. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed that I don't actually remember his name. Zap Brannigan, there you go. I hate him so much, he's awful. Yeah, good old Zap, yeah. Thank you, Cheza, I appreciate it. Do you mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but she's a secretary. Okay. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. That's not how you use that word either. It sure isn't how you would use that word. That is not how you use the word ineffable. Have I mentioned that like I tutor students in English, so this is actually hell for me specifically. He sure is following through on his name of Mr. White. I'm laughing too hard to write more rips on this guy. He writes them himself, to be honest. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Yes, Phoenix, that is exactly what he's doing. I'm getting a tick from him farging up the English language. Oh yeah, it just, man. Wait till we see him later. We're just, oh no. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. This just reminds me of, and I'm sure everyone's seen this before, but like whenever they do like a 2020 or like a Piers Morgan or like any of those like interviews, it almost reminds me of like the Sam Bankman-Fried, the guy with the crypto scam thing, right? I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but him just in the interview saying like, I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with that. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. That's not my job. I just look at the paperwork that comes in and pass it to the next. It's giving that. Mundane details such as time and place. Great. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. That you play. Okay. Not only do you not know how to use words, but you're plagiarizing directly as well. Great. Oh, this dude would have so have NFTs of his face. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, NFTs. He'd also own some Bored Apes as well. He's definitely that guy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. Yep, just so you know. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. You didn't even have to say that, dog. Like, you say it too much. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not a criminal, but if I was a criminal, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Not even him not knowing what CEO even stands for. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? I had to try so hard not to laugh in the middle of that. No, sir. I was thinking it was named after blue balls, of which you have likely experienced many. But no, apparently he's good looking. He looks like a lady killer, right? That's what the bellboy said. All that money spent on paying people to chew his food and not a dime spent on any kind of taste. Sir, please stop. You're giving me an aneurysm. Well, guys, folks, gentle morsels, it's just gonna get worse from here. That painting, yes, we saw it somewhere else first. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. When did you get it? I'm tempted to say it's gorgeous in the hopes that he'll say something stupid. I feel like that's... I don't know. He's so stupid. I'm not sure if baiting him would actually work. He doesn't deserve Wish Deanna Jones. You know what? We'll go with... I feel like I'm overthinking it. We'll go with I've seen it before. No point in me jumping through hoops. This game is actually not that serious. It's not that deep. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? That's a good zinger, actually. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney, Grody Burger. Grody Burger. What? Ugh. Oof. What the fuck? Oh, right. I think he actually punched us. Yeah. He punched me. Yeah, he straight up just wailed on me in his fucking office. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. Almost wrong, but maybe not exactly wrong. Actually, I would argue he used that correctly. Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say? But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Sorry, you're not Asian. I mean, I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep that one in. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Damn. Well, he sure did tell us, didn't he? I mean, he's kind of right. We are not compensated enough to listen to him speak. I agree. I think people should be paid to listen to him. All right, well, he told us to go to Grody Burgers, so I guess that's where we're going. We're gonna go get ourselves a little Happy Meal. Yep. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Josephets. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Who are the lawyers in the charge of the mesothelioma cases? Get them on this. I don't think Mr. White could say mesothelioma. All right, let's talk. I actually want to start off with Mr. White because he was talking some big yang earlier for sure. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Why wouldn't you defend Maya? That's a good question. I thought it was strange. Here was Maya, your own apprentice's little sister, in desperate need, accused of killing her own sister, no less, and you wouldn't take the case. I finally realized why. You and Red White are connected. He's blackmailing you, obviously. Your lover is a hilarious choice, by the way. I literally don't ship it because I do not wish Red White on literally any other human being on this earth. However, hilarious. Does Mr. White have something on you? Blackmail? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. That's right, Phoenix. You remember them details. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. Oh, we're about to get the serious story. You know when the music fades out, something's happening. So, you noticed. It's a big ass painting. Who wouldn't notice? It's left a mark on your wall where it used to be. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 motherfucking years, bro? That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years to be paying motherfuckers for real. That's just a lot. That's a lot of years. That's a teenage child. Oh my God. There are pets who don't live 15 years. Sir, not you paying them for 15 years? Yeah, that's crazy. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. You've had to talk to Mr. White for 15 years. How is he not dead? White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Okay, so like your basic blackmail. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many, many years. Likely drugs. That's crazy. We're gonna go into reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. Oh man. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White had heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. I need to go wash the smarmy off from that last conversation with White and get ready to go house sit. Enjoy. Thank you. I hope things go well. You get settled into your house sitting quarters. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. I see. Wow. So you're too much of a coward to actually just be a piece of shit all the way through, and you're too much of a coward to not be a piece of shit. Great. Great. Actually the worst. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. All right, your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Yep. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Oh, okay. I definitely should have done that in order, but we got it. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code for the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. Mia's mom! Dun dun dun! She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, Mia is our boss, or was our boss. She was the victim in this murder case. She literally kept us company while we did our first case and then was promptly murdered literally right after. It actually sucks balls. I'm very sad. She was very competent and also very hot. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. All right, well, I think we know what we gotta do now. He told us to look in Mia's office, so we gotta go do that. This particular case, since it's only the second case in the game, they actually set this up really nicely. Some of the other cases, they don't exactly tell you where to look, but you know, like these are like later games. We still got quite a few to go. Mentors never live, which is sad, but even sadder when they're hot. Yes, that exactly. It's funny, looking in this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All right. Are they gonna let me, like, how do I move to the office? Crap. Do I only search here? Oh, maybe it's just here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I remember there was a trick to this, but I don't remember what the trick is. So like, my instinct is to go for A through I because it was the DL6 incident. But I know that's not it. I don't remember which one it is. It's either J through S or T through Z. Unless I'm crazy. But you know what? Anyway, we'll hit the obvious one anyway, just to see. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Phoenix. A, B, F, Misty Fades. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? We're gonna read it. I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. So she knows. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay. So let's look. All right, we're just gonna go through these in order. Why not? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah. Well, we're gonna skim through all of it. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide, ew. She has a collection of, oh, yes, now that I've said it, perhaps I should not. Yeah, all right, we've got some unaliving reports. I definitely should have caught that earlier, I did not. When we're talking about police things and not just like normal horror things, I'm like, oh, well, that is the correct word for what it is we're talking about. All right, here we go. Politicians, policemen. Ooh, we hit something. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these unalivings. There goes the YouTube monetization. Correct, actually, correct. Yikes. Although, to be fair, I think mostly they scan it like the first few seconds or whatever. As long as I'm not using it frequently, it might be okay. Not that I have like a lot of monetization anyway. White drove them all to, yeah, the blackmail stuff. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Phoenix, please. All right, well. Okay, oh, it says check. So we probably don't need to look through anything else. I guess the T through Z's are kind of ridiculous. Alrighty, so let's head back, I guess. Although I'm not 100% sure where we're gonna go now. April May is at the detention center, not Maya. Otherwise, I would go to show her these things. Phoenix is about to start his true crime podcast air. Vesper, you are hilarious. It's true, though. Do we... Can we... There's no point in going to the hotel. I could go to Grossberg. Oh, nope. You know what? I could present the article to him just to see if he has anything to say. I doubt it, but why not? I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. All right, well, we sure did do that. Did that open up another? It sure didn't, okay. So that's probably it. Okay, so let's go. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Oh, okay, all right. So no one's there. So we're probably gonna go to Blue Corp then. Ugh, he's just gonna punch us again, man. I don't want to see that. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Jeez. All right, well, we only have the newspaper clipping, so let's present that and see what happens. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Okay, so yeah, usually when you get the thoughts in between before you do something, that's how you know you got the right thing. I hope your yacht gets destroyed by orcas. I'm not gonna lie, and this is a morbid joke, but I do see Mr. White as somebody who would have put money into and perhaps gone himself on the Ocean Gate adventure. Not that we would be missing much if he were gone, specifically. This man is terrible. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the unaliving of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. I mean, I don't think it's wise to tell him that if you know he's willing to resort to potential murder. But, you know, all right, Phoenix, you do you. I see you swinging your balls around or whatever. We really do need to support ritual sacrifices to the deep sea gods. Obviously, you blackmailed him. That's the word they've been throwing around, so. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the unaliving cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. He said I'm calling security on him. At least Wright is not as persistent as Columbo. It is an old. Yes, I do remember references to Columbo. I don't think I've ever actually watched Columbo on my own, actually, but I do know what it is. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. And not after he called security, bro. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Oh no! He about to do it to me himself in person. Oh no, bro, that's crazy. Go back to calling security. I'll leave with them. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. They sure did say that while we were in the office. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Quietude, bro. Quietude. Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you were in a position to freely offer me your opinions, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Damn, not hanging up the phone. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Oh no. You can't just accuse people of murder and be like, you're gonna be on the stand instead. Like, they aren't charging it. That. Good God. All right, Gumshoe. Butts. Harry Butts. First of all, I'm not Larry, but also you didn't even, come on, man. Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. That's right, you tell him. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? He was acquitted. Okay. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I remember Columbo. Oh, yes, just one more thing. Yeah. Kurisu, I know you remember Columbo. You sure did say that. Oh no, he's calling Edgy Boy on us. It's true. It's true. Edgy Boy, for sure. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial, because it takes more than a day to... I'm sorry. I know this game is silly, but playing this so many more years distance from it, I'm just like, a day? I wish our court system, well, maybe not if it's going to be a circus like this. If it's going to be a circus like this, then actually I don't want them to just take a day to get shit together. But it would be cool if we could get cases that don't get stretched out for like a year and a half. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. You already know, boy. You already know Edgeworth's going to be in on it. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Well, to be fair, he is a lawyer. He could just represent himself, I guess, technically. Right. Mr. Wright. Yeah. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean? Yeah, we sure did get accused of murder. I explained what had happened to Maya. I appreciate that instead of just repeating everything, they gave us the fade to black. I like games that do that. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Oh, you're so cute with the puffed out cheeks. Well, cheer me on. You're not a lawyer. That's crazy. We're law-abiding citizens. quote unquote. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Nope. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. That's true. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. What? So he can punch you in the... Listen, if he punched me in his office, he don't give a damn. I believe that man will punch a child, to be honest. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Okay, we're gonna see if we can finish this trial in the next half hour, maybe. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. And that's exactly why I was saying I don't want us to have that if it's going to end up like this. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. I appreciate that he didn't say like ever. He said just for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. All right. Yes, we are going to save. All right, we're in it to win it. This is it. Day 3 trial. Oh, whoops. We're done. I'm always thinking of like, the screen looks the same when you're going to the save record, so I actually wasn't sure. All right, here we go. It's early in the morning. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! He looks so dead inside. He knows that I didn't commit murder. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. Mr. White will be besties with Andrew. Very likely. He'd try to get that dude a lawyer. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. That's not what okay. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? I wish you a swift job on the dishes, Vesper. Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. I sure will. What? Okay, let's do this. Edgeworth, I know who hurt you, but who hurt you? Yeah, exactly. We literally know, but also who hurt you though? That policy is so stupid. The guilty will always lie, so my only job is to get a guilty verdict. That's so trash. I actually know a couple lawyers who can tell when someone, you know, is bullshitting their way out of things, you know. It isn't actually that hard to tell when people are lying sometimes. It just isn't. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, no bow today, huh? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. The fact that we've swapped defendants like this, where they just subbed out Maya without declaring her officially not guilty, is sending me right now. Not even like a let's clear up that new testimony has made our previous, you know, like defendant's verdict or position change, you know, like not even like a cursory, you know what I mean? I feel like we should just reiterate to the court, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Defendant hot potato, yes. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna raise an objection. Just to test the waters and see where everybody's at. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Oh God, now we get the bow. Great. And he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Well, at least they got to it. I feel like in the other cases, we gotta fight tooth and nail to get the dude on stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my God, not the razzle dazzle. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Those are... Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? I'm done. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. As a fact that I guess you already know, Blanco is white. Yes, Blanco, that much I did know. It's just the pretentiousness of the nickname at all. Sir, you have 0 Latino friends, and if you did, they would be calling you slurs. With his demeanor, I actually think anyone who knows this man will be bullying him unless he's got them in his back pocket, apparently. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? This is only your second trial, dude. It can't be always yet. Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. That's so dramatic to say on the witness stand. Does that not point to having an ulterior motive? Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you. It isn't. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. This is completely the opposite of Miss May's testimony. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Damn, not them having my hot boss's death photo just up here for everybody to see. He don't deserve to see that. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Normally, testimony is more emotional than this, but I truly believe that all of the Phoenix Wright witnesses are exactly this dramatic. Literally exactly this dramatic. I don't think that there is any exaggeration here. This is exactly what they are like. Okay. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. All right, so the only thing that sticks out to me, I feel like it's obvious. It's because we kept Miss May's testimony from yesterday or the previous day. It's the one where she testified what direction everybody was moving in, right? Okay, so here we go. No, not that. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is where I present her testimony. We got it. Yeah, the victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Oh man, what? Are they gonna make me press it first? I don't see anything contradictory. Okay, all right, okay. God damn it. They're gonna make me press it first, I'm sure. Okay, let's go. All right. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get more detail and then we press it. And this is what I mean when the last time we were playing and I was saying I always get ahead of myself because I can tell what it is, right? The thing. But often we're supposed to like press or breadcrumb our way there, basically. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Edgeworth is like, I see what's happening. Don't give him easy slam dunks. As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. All right, here we go. So this is where we present, I'm guessing. There we go. Yeah, when the music stops, you like, no, you've got it, right? Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. He's just like, what the fuck is this detail? I mean, I actually do think that this is like a valid contradiction to bring up. At least if you've got sworn testimony. Oh ho ho, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. Oh cool, we get a floor plan. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. It's true, why not try to escape? Don't you find that odd? Ah. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Yeah, the light bulbs, the cylinders, they're firing. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? I sure can. They're both right because he is the murderer. The murderer. Edward is like, I doubt it. They can't both be right. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts, though. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He's the killer! He did it! No, just Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? You know what I mean. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. And we're just gonna put him here. He's the killer. Oh, cool. They gave me a little, there we go. He was clearly standing here. There we go. Take that. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yes. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. I bet he feels very powerful right now. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The rapscallion is killing me. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Why would I remember? I'm defending myself and I'm alleging that I'm not guilty. Why would I remember that? That does seem to make sense. I see, we just accepted anything. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? I sure will, yeah, you bet I will, you bet your ass. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right, so my actual question here is, does the autopsy report say that she got hit twice? No, it just says died from a blow, right? So that's probably what we're going for. That's what I thought. All right, when you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, you hit her once, and then she ran to the right. Okay. Delivered the final blow. I'll press this one just to see. I'm not sure if it's this one or the one that specifically says it was twice. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Objection. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing, right? Nothing? Also, that's crazy that literally guilty until proven innocent. That's crazy. All right, may I continue? Okay, so it's not that one. Let's see, this is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Let me press that statement just to see. Now I'm scared to just present evidence. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He's slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. All right, okay, cool. So nothing happened when we pressed. So I am gonna go for the you hit her twice. I feel like that's more compelling than the other one. Yeah, the you hit her once and then she ran. I feel like we should just go with this one. Let's do it. Hey, we got it. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? The sounds are crazy. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. This feels like Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it just me or does this feel like Yu-Gi-Oh? This feels like Yu-Gi-Oh. This feels like I'm watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh DM series. The take that and the objection feels very Yu-Gi-Oh-ish. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? The heart of the testimony. The heart of the testimony or heart of the evidence. It's definitely one of those. It might be both. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Edgeworth is like, what is this? The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. You said the same thing about Miss May yesterday. Stop. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection, exactly. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. The crowd, yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Oh, man. That is definitely the first line from the court so far, or at least the gallery. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. He sounds so upset. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Yeah, he choking real hard. A big choke happening here. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Compared to some of the other cases, this one actually feels really easy. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. I need to like drop the glasses on him. Oh yeah. This is almost over. Yeah, he's not feeling too good about that. All right, here we go. So We probably have to press him somewhere. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. The next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer Yu attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. I see. I'm gonna press on this one. Now, before you said she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Okay, all right, so not that one. She turned and ran for the door. I'm gonna press that one too. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Jesus Christ, not me. Oh, no. No, not me. The killer, I mean, he gave chase. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, that's actually just disgustingly incompetent. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. Not Miles, not first name basis with the prosecutor. All right. It's probably not these, so let's go back. We already did the left part, so let's press this first one. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand? Right, the one that had fallen over at the seam. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Okay, yeah, pressing further is usually a good sign in these games. Mr. White. Huh? What? His hair is sending me. His barber told him that looks good, that he looked crispy. I mean, he does have the Giga Chad chin, right? Like, that's there. I'm sorry, I'm moving my cursor, you guys can't see it. But he does have the Giga Chad chin, but the hair it is not coming together. Huh? What? You're saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. That's crazy that he's getting this many revisions. Okay, of course. All right, so usually in these games, when you get a revised statement, there's usually something wrong with the revised statement, right? So that's pretty much it. So what do I have? It's probably this one. Sometimes you'll have to like double press, but I feel like that's not until the later games, right? So him and the hotel guy went to the same barber. I'm sad that our boss's last moments were spent with this waste of space. I agree. I'm trying to figure out whether or not that's his natural color. I doubt it. I'm not gonna hold you up. I mean, like, it's possible, but usually the scumbags in this game have like weird issues with their appearance somehow. Like, they do it on purpose, obviously, because they're the bad guy. Okay. So we do have glass shards. Okay, it just says broken beyond all recognition. Oh, okay. So we but I feel like if we present this, they'll just be like, what the fuck is that? So it's either this or can I check the, okay. So like in the later games, you get to actually like turn the evidence around and like look at it like in 3D. But for this first game, we don't have that. Okay, so it's either the glass shards or this floor plan. Because you can see the glass shards. My guess is that it's this. Because from the window, you can see some of the shards here, but you can't see the rest of the stand on the left. So I'm gonna present this. If it's not this, then I'll just have to double back and do the light stand. It'll be fine. Oh, okay, cool. Great, nailed it. I was really not sure. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. And see, these games always fucking get me because I feel like with some of the logic that they use in some of these cases, they absolutely would have had me on like a different case present the broken shards instead of the map. And it's so impossible for me to know or remember what's the correct one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. Anyway, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Of course, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go from here. I really want to remember so that I have an easier time with this case, but I don't remember what happens after this. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area, and it would have been on the ground too. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. And people wonder why Danganronpa is so cray-cray in his cases. Well, yeah, but Danganronpa took the drama up to like 100 though. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass nightstand. That's right. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is the inside of Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I'm not vocalizing that. He's having a time, clearly. Oh, we get the fade to black? Okay, all right, okay. Mr. White? Oh, I want to see what the transformation is going to be like. Like, what is he going to look like? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? He shouldn't have threatened to testify, is what he shouldn't have done. Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, shut up, Edgeworth. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. I mean, to be fair, he hasn't been doing much talking. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Not you coaching him live and direct while we live and breathe watching the trial happen. The wiretap? Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Not him saying... Okay, all right. Okay. And this is my issue with Edgeworth, right? It's not about suspecting that people who commit crimes will be liars, right? It's the defending people who are clearly on his side that are lying, right? Where's that same energy for the people you're defending? Where is that? Where is that? That's the actual question. Where is that? Where's that same energy for the people that you defend when they're lying? You always get this stupid shit. Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Not him saying, I know that I'm judging the law, but I don't understand what's happening. Please explain. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. This is all conjecture. This whole thing is conjecture. The whole thing, all of it. Him even having Wright arrested and put on trial today, it's all conjecture. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, good Lord. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Okay. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye and Co. law offices, which is illegal, by the way. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. This is when the game is going to end up being ridiculous, isn't it? I'm going to have to start like pressing every single statement. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Endum. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Okay. We're literally going to have to press him like on every single statement. I can't remember what game it is. It's not this one, but there are certain Phoenix Wright games where you have to press them on statements more than once. Like you have to cycle through them twice. So I don't remember, but we're going to press him on everything. All right. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Because this is almost more like a puzzle game than it is a VN, right? So you're figuring out like which things to press, which things to present, right? It's definitely a puzzle game disguised as a visual novel. I think it's the Apollo games. You're probably right. It's probably in the Apollo games where we have to press twice, but I don't remember. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. That's true, yes. Huh, right. Okay, yeah, we're just pressing on all of them. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Stop with the bowing. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye and Co. law offices. Okay, cool. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? I object. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. I mean, at this point, we're accusing people back and forth of murder. I think it's very relevant, but okay. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. It's illegal. It's illegal. You tapping them is illegal. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. And then that is when I saw the glass lights. Okay, let's go. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh no. Okay, if we're bluffing, does that mean I should present something? What would I even present? Okay, at the beginning of... I think the lamp feels harassed by that comment. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so the week before the murder... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. September, the week before the murder. Entered the law offices. I'd done so to place the wiretap. Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit the hit the forward button to cycle it around. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. The music's gone, so something's happening. Of course she did. She went to pieces. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Have you listened to Red White speak? Maybe you deserve financial compensation. Yes, that is exactly what I thought when you mentioned the mesothelioma earlier, literally. Have you ever been in a room with this man? You may be entitled to financial compensation. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Of course we can't give up. We're the shonen protagonist. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Oh, who is this? Is this the... Oh, I think I know who it is. Ah, yeah, I'm so excited. I know that voice. Mia? I'm just gonna leave the screen for shock and awe purposes if you've never seen these games before. Never give up, Phoenix. She literally right there. That's crazy. Mia? Yeah, we fainted. That's it. Cool. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? You definitely passed out. Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Not Mia, though. Gak! Yeah. I'm fading again, though. Hey, Phoenix. Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Do we pass out a third time? Because that would be hilarious. Yeah! Yeah, we got Maya channeling her sister! You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Yeah, shonen protagonist magic! So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, so you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Mia's just stretching out her little sister's clothes. It's true. I've thought that almost every time she gets channeled. Like, yes, boobies are nice or whatever. I get that that's the gimmick. But the poor clothes. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th? September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh ho ho. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. This art is so weird. It's so weird having grown up with the original games. I get that they couldn't get the original artists to like come back and do this, but it's still super weird. You know, you think Phoenix would have realized that about the lamp. I mean, I'm sure he's had to go into Mia's office at some point. I don't know. I actually don't know. I have no clue. I do think he should have noticed, but I don't know. It's Phoenix. I'm not gonna hold you up. He's missed some other details when he's not investigating. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Oh, that's so cute that he even asked. Like, he's clearly got his balls in Mr. White's hands, but I think that the judge is cute. And I think I like him a lot. He's cute. He's adorable. All right, here we go. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass on the judgment on the defendant, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. All right, you may begin your cross-examination. All right, the week before the murder. So is it this one? It might be this one. Okay. Enter place the wiretap. Okay, so it's either this one or the first one. The beginning of September, the week before the murder. It's the first one or the last one. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Yeah, I'll just present it to this one. If that way it'll wrap around to the first statement, even if I get it wrong. So let's do it here. This is the receipt, right? Okay. Present. Here we go. Look closely at this. Oh, cool. We got it. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Oh, you think Phoenix would have realized. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was a new comment. No worries. The other side, Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Everybody's just handling that evidence. They don't have gloves on or anything. They're just here. Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. Yeah, you see, Mr. White. When you allegedly entered Faye and Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand couldn't have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Oh. Not so fast, Phoenix, right? The little doot 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 is crazy. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. That's right, you tell him. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. We're gonna object. That's crazy. We're not about to wait and see what happens on this. That's crazy. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. This is true. They literally are just making up shit, like actually for real. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Well, yeah, since people just be throwing everything in the fucking evidence, why not? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Edgeworth preparing to make some shit up right now. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. All right, here we go. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. All right, here we go. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. Yeah. Not her coercing him to admit guilt literally right there. Like, that's crazy. All right, I'm sorry. I confess, I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Why does everyone keep calling it the thinker and not like the clock or the statue or whatever? It just doesn't make sense that they're all like the thinker. Someone brought this up during last stream. Was it you, Cheza? I think it might have been. Case closed, Your Honor. Not her saying it and not Phoenix. And they're just being like, yeah. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yeah, fighting tooth and nail against a corrupt system will in fact make shit spirited, I think. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. God. Well, this court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo! Let's go! That is all. This court is adjourned. And we still didn't find out, like, what the, we still didn't find out, like, what he had on the judge, if anything. I'm curious. What does it say? Yeah, well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations! You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky that I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. Aw, you risked a lot to help me. I won't forget it as long as I live. Aw. As long as you live? Oh no, not the sad reminder. That makes me so sad. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. There is so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Aww. Aww. Now I'm sad. All right, here we go. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? No, that's definitely Maya. Wah! You should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. She's so cute, actually. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices, it's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Not Mia saying good luck Phoenix with her hands on oh no! I have real feelings in my chesticle. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Adorable. All right, well, we sure did make it. I do want to save my progress up to this point, but we've been streaming for a couple of hours now, so I think we'll call it a day. I know exactly what it's doing. It's trying to start the new case. We're not doing that. We're not starting a new case. Okay, all right. That is about it for the game today. I am gonna restart it because I like listening to the opening theme. Yeah, time to go to bed. It's not quite late for me, but I do want to make sure. There we go. Bad game, no starting the case. It starts it automatically. There's literally no button or way to go back like to the menu at all. There literally isn't. Alrighty. So, that's it for today's stream. I'm glad that I was able to finish it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Phoenix Wright, I am curious about what you guys think about how ridiculous it is. It's over the top and silly, and there's a lot to complain about when you compare any type of logic ever, but the goal is to be like a cute puzzle, a cute narrative puzzle to put together. And despite the fact that none of the laws in not Japan make sense in this game, I love the characters so much. I actually think it's great. So my goal is gonna be to slowly kind of get through these and play through them over time. I think there's 5 cases in this first game, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick this up 100% like next time we play, because Phoenix Wright is such an old game. It's like a comfort game for me, right? So I might start another game between this and kind of work on that. But I love Phoenix Wright. There's just something charming about how ridiculous it is. Don't ask me, I don't remember like anything. I'm afraid to look it up. in case it spoils me somehow. Not that, I mean, it's been so long since I played that I could be spoiled on it, to be honest. I'm very similar to you, Cheza. I don't remember like anything. 4 cases and then the DLC case. There was a DLC case? I feel like it's 4 or 5 cases. Yeah, probably. Oh no, I don't remember. Oh no. What I actually need to do for real is look at how many cases there are and see how that goes. I'll try to figure it out before next time. I'm not super duper worried about it. We'll play through them. The extra case they added for the DS remake. Now what's crazy is I played this on GBA, on the Game Boy Advance, and I played this on the DS. I bought them for both. When I tell you that I probably remember the 5th case from the DS version, which I own, but probably didn't notice that there was an extra case added from the GBA version. Oh no. So that's even worse, because I definitely played it and didn't even notice they added it. Great. Good. Lumi is the best, obviously. Okay. But I'll call it a day for today. I feel like this is a really good stream. I've got some more keyboard choice to do. Next time we come back for a stream, it will probably be keyboard related, because at this point we've got like 3 gaming streams under our belt. I've got a couple of keyboards I need to build, to be honest. Let's get you to bed, Grandma. No! Usually when I stream building a board, it takes like 3 to 4 hours. I've been trying to have good work-life balance, and the reason why I haven't been streaming so much is because I've actually managed to have good work-life balance. But yeah, I will see you guys around. Today is Wednesday, so depending on how things go, I may stream on Friday, depending on how work goes for me. And if I do, I'll probably be building a board. I have at least 2 boards to build. So we'll be doing that. And I've been sitting on these boards for quite some time. One of them I've been waiting for forever. So I need to go ahead and get it built so I can squeal over it. Thank you for the sticker slap. I almost missed it. Oh, it's still like on the screen. I'm working till 8 on Friday, but I'll try to swing by. Thank you so much. If you're able to, feel free to just show up and just say, hey, like I'm poking my head in. That's usually what I do when mutuals like stream. I'll show up and be like, hey, Moots, I'm literally in the middle of my workday, so what I can't do is stick around, but you know, have a good stream. I appreciate each and every one of you taking your time and attention and spending it with me while I go through this silly game. Yes, your streams are helping me have something new to do while making this Vault Dweller dress. Ooh, Vault Dweller dress, that's awesome. I can't wait for you to finish it. If possible, I would like to see how it came out. Feel free to, you know, like hit me up on Twitter or whatever. I would love to see pictures of it. Have a good night and thanks for spending time with us. Yes, thank you, my friends, my morsels, my coveted company, for giving me your time, attention, and bringing me names. Okay, before I get carried away, because I will gab forever, I definitely would do it. Remember to take care of yourself. If you haven't gotten up, have a stretch, have a snack, get a little juice box, get some hydration, and remember that you are important to take care of yourself, okay? So have a good night and a good couple days until I stream again. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.